Welcome back to our Fulham rebuild. We came off of a great 3-win run, besides in the Carabao Cup, where we unfortunately had an early exit against Hull City. But in the Premier League, we won 1-0 against Brighton, 4-0 against United in the league. We are here on transfer deadline day, and for this video we'll be playing Leeds, Brentford, and Villa. Make sure, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, go see that. That's out on the channel now, where we started playing. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. It's free. But we are here, transfer deadline day. We do have $61 million to work with. Sorry, not dollars, 61 million euros. So I am looking at some other people, but I'm really hoping that we can maybe sign somebody good. I mean, I did like how Alexis Vega was looking, as he was looking amazing for us when we played against him. Maybe like Jacob Ramsey could work. Sterling might be good, like as a backup. But we also got some of these guys in here. But there is a certain somebody who I want to sign. I don't know if he's going to be able to fit in our squad, but Unyai, he from Galaxitor, I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but I believe he's a 68 overall, so we'll see how he's going to fit in our squad. As currently, he would be like a backup, but as we work with him, he's going to be great. Got Archie Murphy on the bench. Got Beto, who we just signed. I mean, let's go back into our squad and see who needs improvements. Because to be honest, we could use a better midfielder. Could use some good bench rotations, as we don't have a lot of those. So that's why I'm thinking maybe like Alexis Vega, Sterling, Endrick, Balunga, De Silva. So on deadline day, let's try and sign Raheem Sterling from Chelsea as like a backup player for us. So let's see how this is going to go. They're going to want his market value is 13K. I'm going to try for 11 million. They're going to want 12 million. Let's try 12.35. We'll see how 12.35 goes. So on clause for 5%. There we go. We got 12.35 for Raheem Sterling. Okay, now let's just got to get his contract down. I'm going to say rotation player. He's going to want important. That's good. Contract length. Get him for 4 years. He wants a clause of 32 million. I don't think that's going to work out for us, and he's good with that. We'll give him 100 million or 100,000 a week. And there he goes. He signs. Raheem Sterling, welcome to Fulham. There we go. Here he is walking into the club. Don't know where our coach is. Surprise, surprise. There we come around. Not even going to greet him. Just a little handshake. That's all they're going to give Sterling. Disrespectful, if I say so myself. Sterling's going to get the number 10 kit. we'll see how that works out for him. There we go. Raheem Sterling for 12 million euros. There we go. They're gonna give us a B. Best possible deal was 11 million. That's what I offered, and they just weren't budging on that. I kind of want to sign Alexis Vega. I don't know why. He is pretty pricey though. But if I do, I might want to sign Jacob Ramsey just because he's younger. We'll hold off for right now. So let's go to our squad and let's add Sterling. Yeah, I just forgot. We just added Sterling right now. So Kevin's going to come out. Sterling's going to go in. Up top. As we kind of need a midfielder. So I'm going to see, do we have any midfielders in here? No. Okay. We got to find a midfielder. Let's advance, though, a little bit and see what we could do. Got some messages. Okay. Now, there is a certain midfielder who I want to sign. I forget his name. Is it Pablo? No. Z. Roos? Fabian Roos? No. Where is this guy? Marcellus? Yeah, this guy. He's in free agency right now. See, our scouts aren't going to sign him. Are not going to get him in time. We don't have any midfielders in our transfer hub. I don't want to sign a striker because we just signed Beto and we have another one. We just signed... Shoot, I think that's going to do it for our transfer deadline. I don't think we need to sign anybody else. We've got some good players in there. I think we're pretty good. I mean, everybody just signed Sterling. We did sign Beto before transfer deadline. But otherwise, yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's get past transfer deadline day and let's head into this Leeds United game. And here we go. We've got an unexpected event. The board offers 100% carryover for any remaining into next season. As a manager, you could choose to hold back on your spending now, allowing for next year to a significant enhance to this. Choices in your hands. Okay. So that means we'll carry over 45 million as it stands right now. And maybe even more if we continue to play how we have been. As we are currently in second as Leeds United are 19th. Okay. Yeah, some players on international work. I believe they're back. No, they're still gone. Okay. So we need to hope that they get back for this Leeds game. Let's head into this Leeds game. Here we go. The intro Fulham Stadium. Chelsea, the huge rivalries. You could see their stadium literally just a couple blocks away from ours. This is another rivalry game. They are in London too. This is going to be an exciting match. Just came off of Chelsea, who was a rivalry, as you saw at their stadium, literally like 10 blocks away. And now Leeds United. There's another rivalry there. Here's the Premier League table. We are currently sitting in second. And Leeds United currently at the bottom. Wolves at the bottom of the table. Raheem Sterling in his debut. We'll see what we can do again today. Beto to kick us off against Leeds United. I'm very excited for episode 2. As I did change the sliders for the CPU. So they are going to be a little bit more aggressive on the ball. They're going to shoot a little bit more. They're going to be tackling a little bit more. So it's going to be a little bit harder for us as last episode, it was kind of easy to score, and they weren't doing a lot with the ball. So I wanted to make it like better for you guys to watch, and for a little bit harder for me. As we might have to do a Leeds rebuild too, like another Leeds, because I do like Leeds, and they haven't been doing the greatest in the Premier League currently. And you don't know, maybe even Sunderland. That shot's gonna be stopped by Lino. Little easy save. Played over to Sterling. And not the greatest passes from Robertson. Leeds, though, I could tell that these sliders have increasingly been working, as another far-range shot there that will go off target. But Robertson was there. And now we've got a chance. Smith Rowe down on the left side. We're going to cut in to Beto. Beto has a shot. Putting it over. Is there! No, that's Teti. Sorry. That is Kenny Teti with the goal to kick us off in episode 2. Beto not being shy, passing it over, and we have an early 1-0 lead against Leeds. Teti in the 24th minute. We'll see if Leeds can respond. We've only let in, when we've played, we've only let in 1 goal, and that was against Chelsea so far. So, Lino's been doing pretty good in the back, same with our defense. We'll see what we can do with Wilson here. Not the best of opportunities. Teti back again with it. Getting doubled. Can we get out? No, we can't get out with Smith Rowe. And now Leeds on the counter. Trying to do something with it. Teti's there. And we get a stop. Through ball over to Wilson. Wilson has space. Pulls back. We're going to get back to Beto. Beto tried to take a shot. Lukic was there. Couldn't get it over to Wilson. And now Bassey's going to get beat on that side. Anderson, though, with the nice stop. So I'm going to try and get it back over to Beto. Here we go with Beto. Looking back over. Beto's taken down. Lukic, though, off the back leg of Beto. That was kind of weird. And now Leeds have a counter. Or trying to counter. But we'll see if we can stop them. It looks like we have been able to. This time we might not. Bassey's, though, is there. And now we go on a counter. Playing it up to Sterling. Sterling. I couldn't get it over to Beto. I should have just taken it more longer with Sterling. That attempt from Leeds was nothing. And I can't even get it to Sterling anymore. Leeds, one last opportunity before half. No, Lukic is just going to clear it out, and we go into halftime with a 1-0 lead by Teti. Beautiful start for us in Fulham's home ground, in our home ground. Sterling still nothing on the day. Here we go, start the second half. We do have a 1-0 lead. We'll see what Leeds are going to do, and they're just going to fire it, and we're going to get a goal kick. I don't know what the AI's been doing with that, but I don't know. It might work as it looks like it is working. Leeds, no shot. Shot eventually is going to go just past the post. Looks like their strategy almost worked out, as Wilson's just going to get clobbered. But we'll take it back with Wilson. I'm going to play it over to Burge. Not the best. Tried to get it over to Robertson. I'm going to take it with Robertson. See what we can do with Robertson. Not the greatest passes from me that I could have done. And now Leeds trying to take away 2 points from us. Lukic with a nice stop. Over to Wilson. And now we have space to run with Wilson. Here we go. We got Iwobi in the center. Jimenez starting to fall back a little bit. Pulling back. I see Iwobi in the center. Is it enough? No, it is not. The header was not enough for Iwobi. Sterling, don't know where he was. I was hoping that he would be in the back. So if it got past anybody, it would fall right down to him. But now Leeds looking more aggressive now, as we almost just made it 2. We got some room to run with Wilson. I'm going to play it down to Jimenez. Play it down to Sterling. I can't keep it with Sterling enough. And Sterling's going to get a yellow. Bad tackle from me. I don't know what I was trying to do with Sterling. I mean, I just tried to get the ball back. But that's most likely I'm probably going to sub out Sterling after this. Nice pass right to us. It's just going to give it right back. Trying to make a tackle. That shot's going to go just barely over Lino, but he does get a hand on it. Cross sent in. Iwobi is there. It's going to go right to a Leeds player. Sterling, though, gets it out, and Iwobi with it. Pointed to Wilson. Wilson down to Jimenez. Jimenez does have space. Are we going to use it? Yes. Holding. I tried to force it over to Iwobi. I should have just taken the shot. And Wilson's going to come off for Chuck. Okay, I just switched Chuck, so Chuck should be... Yes, Chuck is on the right side. I took out Wilson. Robertson just got absolutely splatted. I don't know who that was, but somebody just took out Robertson, and I did not like that. That is a weak shot from Leeds, as now we tried to make a counter. Chuck over to Teti. To Jimenez. Jimenez isn't going to work. Lukic is there. Berg. Through ball to Iwobi. Iwobi has space. Cutting in. Tried to get it over to Jimenez. But starting to fall. Lukic was there. Through ball. I tried to get it over to Chuck. With that, but did not work out. Trying to make a tackle. This shot over Teti cleared it. 90th minute. I did not realize it was the 90th minute. Iwobi clears it out, and we escape with all 3 points against Leeds. 1-0 lead. As I believe we're going to head to Brentford next. Lino with another shutout. I mean, he's just been amazing for us. Teti with the only goal. And it was... We do escape, as I said, with those 3 points. And I believe we should be top of the table with 12. We do not go top of the table City currently is with 12. Sunderland sitting in 6th, down at 7. As we gotta play 12th place Brentford up next. As we'll head into this game really quick. Here we go against Brentford in the Craven Cottage. As we
of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. My name is David Gray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson.
I think maybe like Robertson. I can't really tell, though, who that was back there. These green kids actually are fire. No, it looks like Teti. To be honest, I think that is him. I don't know. Here we go as they walk out onto the pitch. I am very excited for this game. We're in our greens, and these look fire. I mean, we do kind of blend in with the grass, though, so that's only the downside of these kits. But anyways, besides that, they do look amazing. I'm going to try and play a little bit more of a passing game today, as you guys already can tell. Robertson over to Sterling, and Sterling's going to be offsides. I mean, it's just unlucky. Igor Thiago for Brentford going right down the middle. And Brentford's going to take an early 1-0 lead against us. This could be our first loss in the Premier League. Because we've never had a team early. Both goals that we've conceded have came off of penalties, which has been crazy. So we just need to be better at not giving up pens. Because I don't know what we could do to stop that. But it happens. And Teti's already giving the ball back up. Bassi, though, coming back and helping. Sterling is there. Robertson, is going to get his head on that. And it's going to be a corner kick. Bassi pointing it up, gets there. And now Sterling has a wide open pitch to work with. Here we go. I see Beto down the far corner. Through ball to Beto. Not really the best of through balls. Trying to work her way around. Beto right over to Smith Rowe! Emmeline Smith Rowe, 3 goals this season. And we tie this game back up. I had a huge voice crack right there. But there we go, right down the middle. And we tie this game in the 30th minute. Brentford could score another one, and we could lose this. And there is an injured player on the ground. Right over to Beto! No! Smith Rowe! Had it again! Beto's going to get it, but they're going to call him offsides. That was almost 2 very quick goals. Just unlucky position for Beto. As we are still at 1-1 apiece. Brentford are looking very scary so far. But we have been able to top that. Beto threw over to Sterling. Sterling just barely got out. I did not think he was going to get that. Cut inside. No. I tried to do a little skill move, but it just didn't work. That not the best. Burge coming down to help. Robertson, he's going to get that tackle on that. It's going to be corner. I mean, not corner, throw in. Robertson's there, and it's going to go off of him. And it's going to be a corner kick. Corner sent in. Thiago That header just barely went off. See what we can do with Robertson. Sterling's way behind us. Cutting in. Can we get it over to Beto? No. We're not even going to touch it, but Beto's going to be off. So that's going to reset Brentford in a better position. They're going to play it all the way over to the other side. Chuck trying to press. 2 minutes before half. Henderson was there to do something. Brentford still. Bassey doesn't get there. And it's going to be Nelson to spot it in the bottom right corner. And Brentford lead 2-1 just before the half. Bassey just went for the challenge, got it. Teti was behind him. That was Teti's man. I don't know what Teti was doing. And that's going to end the first half as we are having not the greatest games against Brentford. Maybe it's just Kelleher doing a great job and our defense not doing the best. Heading to half 2-1. Thiago and Brentford. Smith Rowe was our only goal. Here we go. Brentford does start off with it. This is kick off the second half, and Brentford is looking pretty scary. Wilson, though, with it. Pretty nice start. As we do need a goal. Not the best there. I mean, I wasn't expecting to lose to Brentford, but you don't know. If they put another one in, this might be game. Cascade is there. Nice stop. Wilson going to play it over to Lukic. I play it all the way down to Iwobi. Iwobi just isn't there in time. Hopefully we could come back and win this game, but if we don't, we got Villa next, which will be a challenge. Lukic, nice challenge there. We're going to play it across. Horrible pass from me. I don't know what I was doing. Burgess there to save us. Jimenez now through ball to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's dead. Iwobi is going to be offsides. Another offsides call. We're going to not get there. Iwobi was there on Henderson, but Henderson's just a bigger guy. And he's just going to outdo Iwobi. Iwobi was there. Nice. Clear from Robertson. We're going to let him do his thing. Smith Rowe almost could have taken that. And Brentford again with another challenge. Iwobi was there, luckily. Playing a long through ball to Wilson. Does Wilson have the pace? No, he doesn't. Good thing. I mean, I just tried to get it over there. And Wilson just got held out. But we'll see what we can do. Again. Brentford, nice tackle by Bassey. Jimenez through to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe has space. We're going to pull back. Over back to Jimenez. This isn't going to do us any good. As now, Brentford still looking on the challenge. Lukic was there. We're going to play it down Jimenez. I'm going to pop it up to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe has it. Shot from Smith Rowe is going to be off. With the huge tackle to save us. Smith Rowe gets it. Plays it off to Jimenez. Jimenez going to lay it out to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe cuts back. Through is Wilson. Does Wilson have it? Wilson has it in his powers. Harry Wilson ties this game. 3 goals for Wilson on the season. Beautiful pass from Jimenez. Just low-driven shot. Gets right past Kelleher. Nothing he can do. And we're at least going to escape probably with a point. Wilson gets it. He's just going to clear it immediately. Kelleher playing within his box. Cascade is there. Henderson We'll see what he can do with the ball. Burge playing completely high out of his position. And now it's a chance. Robertson is there. Pull back. Robertson's going to go out of bounds. I don't know what I was trying to do. Just trying to get this ball out of here. Playing it up towards the middle. Robertson gets there. And again, it's going to be head out. And now we get a throw-in. Burge. Through ball up to Smith Rowe. I see Wilson going. Not the best of through balls how I wanted it, but it's going to get right to Wilson. Wilson through to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe playing it up in the top. Lays it off to Robertson. Robertson spinning with it. In the 90th minute. Smith Rowe. Shot. No. Jimenez is here. Saves it. Plays it up to Cascade. Cascade. No. It's going to be a throw-in. No. Stays in. Lukic got it. And we have just been robbed of a point. I don't know what the refs called, but we had possession there. That ball wasn't out. Look at it, and we could have scored and got 3 points. We've just been robbed. And that's going to be the first time we don't get all 3 points. 2-2 finish. As I don't know what the refs were doing, as they just hate us, as that was clearly in possession of us. Does start off with it. Pretty sunny day here at Villa Park. So we do start off amazingly. Chuck also is starting again for us, as we'll see what we can do. We're really starting to do something. Martinez is in goal. Robertson, nothing there. Cash is going to beat us off that ball. And now Villa countering. I forgot James Sancho is on Villa. Gotta watch out for him and Ali Watkins. As Villa already attacking quick. Bassey's there to stop us. Beto has space and it's broken away. Beto has Smith Rowe's gonna play it over. Smith Rowe off the crossbar, and it goes out. Back in possession though, we did have it for a second, but Smith Rowe has that could cost us a point. You never know. If this game comes down and Villa scores 2 and we only score 1, or we score none and Villa scores 1, that really could hurt us. Playing it across Sterling. That pass, I don't know what I was trying to do. I just tried to do a Trivella pass inside, but it didn't work. We have space with Sterling to run. I'm going to use it. That we can maybe inside. Smith Rowe. I don't know what I was trying to do. I tried to do a back heel pass, but it just didn't end up working. Teti. And that one's going to get sent away by Martinez. Anderson, not the greatest of challenges. Teti needs to come back. We are letting him play higher up, but this is what happens. Watkins has Ali Watkins just completely breaking through our line. Bassey's there, and they're going to say Bassey hit it with his hand. Austin Villa's going to get a penalty kick, and they're going to say Bassey used his hands. I mean, that's just unlucky. It didn't look like he tried to. Watkins right down the middle. And we get the save. I just automatically guessed it. As now we try to make a stop again. As Villa pressing hard. Watkins shot. And it's a beautiful shot from Ali Watkins. Nothing we can do, nothing Lino can do, and we are down already another. Watkins with 5 goals on the season for Villa. I mean, I just tried to get there. Nobody was there. I mean, I tried to push Bassey back over. Did not work, and we already fall down 1-0. Should be 1-1, though. And Sancho already taking the ball. This is not the greatest for us. This is what it feels like to play a top-end team. Those we've only played lower-end teams besides Chelsea. That one was just luck of the draw. We got very lucky. Lukic playing over to Anderson. Beautiful ball. Smith Rowe's off to the races. Smith Rowe has space, cutting in over to Beto, and it's just not the greatest of passes that we could have ever done. See what we could do. Playing it over at Rodgers. Sancho. Watkins! Almost again! Sends it just right to that post. And that's almost in the back of the net. Here we go now, trying to get something to work for us as Villa are starting to attack more, but Smith Rowe's off to the races again. He's gonna get stopped. We just need a faster cam, and that could work. 1 extra minute has been added on to the half. We stop Villa, and we don't get an extra counter attack. We head into the half 1-0 to Villa from Ollie Watkins. Start the second half. We need a goal to pull it back if we want to stay in a good spot. Also, it is still very early in the season, but you don't know. Teams could be pulling away with like a 10-point margin. Lukic over to Beto. Beto up top to Iwobi. Iwobi played it back. Iwobi shot is going to be deflected, and it will go in for a corner kick. We got a corner to deal with. Lukic playing it over. Anderson's there. No. Playing it up. Anderson can't get it back down. Robertson, though, gets it. Plays it over to Wilson. Wilson has space to work with. Wilson just getting absolutely demolished by Sancho. Sancho is going to juke out Teti, and Teti needs to come back. Wilson helping with that back, and this is not looking good for us. Rodgers playing it inside. Shot saved by Lino. We go quick, but not seeing that Villa defender. I did not think. I thought that was going to be a great pass, but Sterling, though, keeping it with him. Sterling threw the ball to Robertson. I do have space. Playing it down to Iwobi. Beto. Not off. Beto is he on? No. Beto is off. This game should be 2-1. Oh, Beto. I thought maybe he would have been still on. But, just unlucky from us as Villa now still attempting to attack us. Wilson playing it down to Bassi. Over to Lukic. Teti threw ball to Iwobi. Looking over. Iwobi playing over to Beto. Beto can't even get it. I couldn't even get a shot off with Beto. Ooh, Sterling attacks with Beto, and it's going to be a handball. Teti over to Wilson. Wilson has space. Looking, pulling it back. Over to Teti. Back to Beto. Beto making space for himself. Curling it back. Beto shot! Saved by Martinez! That really has just hurt us. Anderson headed away. It's gonna be a goal kick. 85th minute is coming closer and closer. Beto with a good tackle. It's gonna go out. We have another opportunity. Beto to Wilson. Not the greatest of challenges. Can we at least scoop away 1 point? Villa continuing with the challenges. Iwobi through to Beto. Beto has space, trying to break through. 89th minute is coming to a close. 3 extra minutes of playing time. Gonna end up in 2. Villa trying. That's gonna be game. Watkins kicks it out. 30 seconds. What just happened? I think that was just on the tackle from Anderson. Trying to play it up. Lino, one last attack. No. Sterling doesn't get out. And we're gonna lose 1-0 to Villa. Had a bad game. Should have taken home those 3 points. Or even 1. As I said, that could have come to haunt us. And it did, as I jinxed myself, saying, watch us go. It's going to be a 1-0 loss. And the scoreboard proves me right.